Welcome everyone to DrupalCon Singapore Splash Awards. We are here today to celebrate the very best Drupal websites that are created by you, the incredible developers, designers, project managers, product owners and other team members that make up our community. The nominations that you will see this afternoon represent the most outstanding Drupal projects in the Asia and Asia Pacific region. I'm Julia Topless, the chair of Drupal South and convener of the Splash Awards for the Asia and Asia Pacific region. And I am joined on stage today with my co-host, Asta Sharafstaba. I'm so sorry, I mangled that. Who is one of the key members of the steering committee responsible for ensuring that DrupalCon Singapore is such a brilliant success.
Hello, everyone. Okay. Both Julia and I are so excited to be here and ready to share the best work of Drupal that Drupal has to offer in this region. The Splash Awards showcase outstanding work and give teams behind them an opportunity to be recognized and for being the talented people that we all know that you are. On behalf of Drupal, just like the Drupal conference itself, the Splash Awards is dependent on the commitment and contributions of sponsors to make these events possible. On behalf of the DrupalCon Singapore Steering Committee, we would like to acknowledge this year's Splash Awards sponsor, Iron Star. Mike, if you could please come forward.
I shouldn't have left. I won't take up much time. Our whole team is really delighted to be here and really happy to be able to sponsor the awards again. We've done this previously for Drupal South in Sydney, and it's a really fantastic night. Everybody in this room knows how much hard work and dedication it takes to build a really great website. We know that. We work with some incredible partners who build some amazing websites, and we're just delighted to be able to help facilitate this wonderful evening. So on behalf of everyone at Iron Star, I hope you have a wonderful time. Thank you.
Earlier this year, I was lucky enough to host the Drupal South Splash Awards in Sydney, where we had an amazing time recognising the best agencies in the Australian and New Zealand communities. We'd like to once again congratulate Morphed, Sparks Interactive, Icon Agency, Sitback Solutions and Tomato Elephant Studio on their winning submissions. Our past winners and nominees have told us that the recognition from receiving a Splash Award has helped them win new work, strengthen their brand and build their client relationships. This is something we are thrilled to hear. Splash Awards like this one are held internationally and are exclusively for outstanding Drupal sites. The first Splash Awards was held over 10 years ago in the Netherlands. Since that time, we have been seeing award shows in France, Belgium, Germany, the US, the UK, New Zealand and Australia. In some countries, they're hosted as a gala dinner, which is why some of our presenters and nominees and other guests are dressed up to mark this special occasion.
We placed a call to our community asking folks to self-nominate to help judge the awards. Where a judge had a conflict of interest by having an entry in any given category, they were not allowed to view or judge the entries in that category. Judging this year was really hard work under a tight deadline. So please join us as we thank our judges Archita Arora, John Doyle, Jim Gutsoris, Jakub Piaski and Annam Srinivasan. Yeah. Thank you for their, Thank you for their efforts to making this possible. This year, we are recognizing projects across 5 categories: corporate, education, government, non-profit, and open source. The open source category recognizes the best work open source Drupal projects built and championed by members of our industrious local community.
Each category received many submissions, which were painstakingly whittled down to no more than 4 nominees. Out of these nominees, there is 1 runner-up and, of course, 1 winner. In addition, we'll have 1 overall winner, which is the website with the highest score overall. That site will receive the coveted Best in Show trophy in addition to their category trophy. Nominees receive a Splash Award certificate, while the runner-up in each category will receive a special runner-up certificate. And finally, the winner in each category will receive a certificate and a very special DrupalCon Singapore Splash Awards trophy. Now let's talk about the judging rules for all of our website entries in the corporate, education, government and non-profit areas. Each site was assessed against a set of 5 criteria. Under concept, the site needed to have a clear idea of itself, and the submission needed to be able to demonstrate that the concept was consistently and clearly implemented. Did the website tell a clear story? Did the chosen strategy for building the site lead to a successful execution of that concept? The design criteria evaluated everything that is visible for the end user, including UX, motion, visual design and accessibility across both desktop and mobile devices. Judges looked for a design that was high quality, accessible, fitted the target audience and supported the message that needed to be conveyed.
For the technology criteria, judges assessed the performance and functionality of the site. Has the build followed appropriate standards and best practices for Drupal sites? Was the implementation innovative? Were there complex integrations with third-party systems or that were executed successfully?
Sites were also based on their execution of the client's business case. Judges looked for a positive business outcome from the project. For example, submitters needed to explain how their website increased sales, lowered costs, or provided a better brand experience.
In the final criteria, sites were assessed for their community value. Drupal is an open source project that owes its existence to the community behind it. All submissions were judged on the value the website returned to this community. This could be code contributions, education and sharing knowledge gained in the project, or more indirect contributions like exceptional builds that help demonstrate Drupal's capability and using that to help market Drupal as a solution.
The weighting system for each of the 5 criteria assigned a different score depending on the category. For example, corporate category assigns more weight to business case points, while the non-profit category assigns more points to community value. This is why you might see a winner in one category not be the winner in another category.
Agencies and organizations could submit up to 2 entries per category. After each site was evaluated, they were assigned their weighted score, and the top 4 highest scoring sites in that category became the nominated sites. Not every entry was awarded the status of being a nominee, so the nominees all deserve a special recognition.
As with our prior Splash Awards in Australia and New Zealand, community contribution made the largest difference in determining the winners and runners-up. All sites scored very well, and most sites were very close in margin to one another.
The average score was 32.5 points, and in most of the cases, the winner in each category scored above 35 points. In some categories, the difference between the runner-up and the winner was almost just less than half a point.
The biggest difference in points came from those sites which delivered exceptional community value, as this was the criteria with the widest margins between entries. If you're working on a site right now that you want to have a winning chance next year, it's best to start thinking about how to work on those community contributions and build a competitive edge.
Okay, it's time to start handing out some awards. To help us present each category this year, we have invited some of our special guests to take part. These are key community members, DrupalCon Singapore volunteers and committee members, and other esteemed individuals who help propel the community forward.
Here's how it works. We'll be inviting 2 community presenters up at a time who will be announcing the nominees, runner-up and winner in each category. If you're a successful nominee, you can collect your nominee certificate from Asta or I after the show. If you're a runner-up, you can come up to collect your runner-up certificate right away. And finally, if you are the winner, please come up to collect your certificate and trophy, and then take a couple of minutes to address the audience if you'd like to. We'll also take the opportunity for a quick photograph to mark the occasion. So if you come and enter this way, say a couple of words, and then if you go over there for your photograph, that would be wonderful.
So our first category today is corporate. These Drupal sites delivered commercial value for their clients, whether they are focused on B2B or B2C markets.
Welcome Jo Chin and Akhil Bandari.
Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay. All right. The nominees for the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 Splash Awards corporate category are
Fujifilm.com/JP for the Fujifilm Corporation by Digital Circus.
Next, we have aquaexpeditions.com for the Aqua Expeditions by Red Airship.
Next, we have Subaru.co.nz for the Subaru of New Zealand by Sparks Interactive.
And last but not least, we have stuff.co.nz for the Stuff Limited by Material.
Yep. And the runner-up for the corporate category is
My best drum roll.
Suspense. So the runner-up is stuff.co.nz Material. Please come up and get your certificates.
All right, and now for the winner of the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 corporate category is... You're not going to do a drum roll for me? I did for you. And the winner is Sparks Interactive. So, unfortunately, I was told they cannot be with us today, so we'll make sure we'll give them their trophy and make sure to, suitably reprimand them for not being at DrupalCon Singapore. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, our next category is education. This category includes websites focused on education, including e-learning platforms and educational resources. It recognises the importance of using technology to support learning and provides a platform for projects that prioritise knowledge sharing and skill building. Websites in this category may offer a variety of tools and resources, including online courses, tutorials, and educational videos.
We'd now like to invite Surbhi Gokte and Nikita Aswani on the stage to present this category.
All right, so the nominees for the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 Splash Awards Education category are
Instead.edu for the Instead by Materials. Instead, sorry. Instead.edu for the Instead by Materials.
GovFix.net for the Asia Pacific Government Community name by Moft.
Bond.edu.au for the Bond University by Previous Next.
And everlms.com by Drupal Technology Corporation.
And the runner-up is bond.edu.au Previous Next.
And now the time for the winner. So the winner for DrupalCon Singapore 2024 education category is INSEE.edu material.
Thank you, Material Plus. Our next category is government. This category covers Drupal websites delivered for government clients and public sector. We make no distinction between local, regional, and national government projects.
We'd now like to invite SJ and Ajit Shinde to the stage to present this category.
The nominees for the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 Splash Awards government categories are
beta.mentallyhealthworkplaces.gov.au for the National Mental Health Commission by Previous Next.
SydneyOperaHouse.com for the Sydney Opera House by Sitback Solutions.
Lens.govt.nz for the I am so sorry, the Venanu Land Information New Zealand by Sparks Interactive.
Incometax.gov.in for Infosys in Technologies Limited by Unmiti Solutions Private Limited.
And the runner-up for the government category is
here, Julia.
Lens.gov.nz, Sparks Interactive.
They're not here tonight.
Yeah, I think they're not here. We will make sure that the award reaches them.
Pick someone else.
And the winner of the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 government category is Mentally Healthy Workplaces.gov.au by Previous Next. All right, thank you. Okay, it's for you. It's not damaged, so.
Kim, do you want to say Kim? Do you want to say some words? No. Okay, thank you, Kim and Previous Next. Our next category is non-profit. This category recognises the importance of leveraging technology to mobilise communities around social and environmental issues and to promote positive change in society. Websites in this category often prioritise accessibility, inclusivity and transparency in their design and functionality.
We'd now like to invite Toby Bellwood and Evanta Likamge to the stage to present this category.
The nominees for the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 Splash Awards non-profit category are
Internal Displacement ORG by Accelerant.
Sengoku634.com by Gennaro Inc.
Diabetes.org by QD42.
Amalia.id by Yayasan Amalia Astra.
The runner-up for the non-profit category goes to Internal Displacement ORG by Accelerant.
It's really hard. I haven't trained for this.
You can just like grip it. Has to be concealed.
And the winner of the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 non-profit category is Diabetes.org by QED42.
Yeah. So thank you for having us, and I think this is my first DrupalCon, by the way. So it has been going wonderful today, and it's a great opportunity for us to basically win the award. And to be honest, our customers have been excited a lot about this as well. Like as soon as they hear like we are Splash Awards participants, they were excited to know like what's the result. So I am very happy to tell them like we won. And I would like to thank everyone from my team who worked on this project with me, and we delivered for the client, and we had a lot of value there. And it's a great cause diabetes.org is doing for American population. So kudos to them for having a great purpose, and we were able to deliver with them. Thank you.
Thank you, QED42. Our final category today is open source category. This category covers projects that focused on giving back to the Drupal community.
We'd like to now invite Masami-san and Abhishek Mazumdar to the stage to present this category.
The nominees for the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 Splash Awards on Open Source category are
Implement a generic revision UI by Previous Next and ServiceNow NSW.
Druxjs.org by Reality Loop.
Sector distribution by Spark Interactive.
We Mega Menu by Drupal Technology Corporation.
And the runner-up for the open source category is I will take my time. It's sector distribution by Spark Interactive. Yeah, I think they are not here.
And the winner of the DrupalCon Singapore 2024 Open Source category is Druxjs by Reality Loop.
So unfortunately, Brian Stewart could not make it to Singapore. We'll make sure that the recognition is delivered back to them in Melbourne. Okay, congratulations to all of our nominees, runners-up and winners today. There are some amazing projects and websites, and we are very grateful to all the agencies, organisations and clients who took the time to submit their excellent work for the DrupalCon Singapore Splash Awards.
It's now time to recognize the entry which had the highest score across all the categories. This one website stood out above all others, and when it came to outstanding achievements in all our judging criteria, competition was fierce. Or should I say that this project made the biggest splash here. To present this award, we'll now like to call none other than Dries Beitat to the stage.
All right, this is so awesome to see. I'm curious. I don't know who the winner is, so I'm going to be as surprised as you. Are we ready? Yeah? All right. Da-da-da. Hold on. Ooh, the winner is the Mentally Healthy Workplaces. Previous next. Woo! Congratulations. Well done. Congrats. Yeah. Congrats. Yeah. Where's the others?
Oh, they're all too shy.
Here they come. Yay.
So as you can see, I've got a very shy team, but I'm less shy, and it is worth taking this moment to thank you all for peer recognition. It means a lot, and I think the message here is that if you focus on Drupal over a number of years and you focus on Drupal contribution, then it all pays off in the end. And Previous Next is living proof of that. I just gave a talk about how you can do it too, if you'd like to. So my encouragement to you all is look at a model that is based in open source and contribution, and you too will be standing here. Thank you, Dries. Thank you, presenters.
Okay, that's a wrap for the DrupalCon Singapore Splash Awards. On behalf of the DrupalCon Singapore Steering Committee, I would like to thank everyone who submitted their sites into the awards, and once again, congratulations to all of our nominees, runner-ups and winners.
We'd also like to thank our judges again for their efforts. The DrupalCon Singapore committee is committed to Splash Awards being an annual event. So start thinking about your entries for next DrupalCon Asia. If you have any feedback or suggestions on how we can make the Splash Award bigger and better, please find us during the networking event and let us know.
Finally, a special thank you to our Splash Awards sponsor, Ironstar. We have heard and seen many volunteers and supporters who have all come together to make DrupalCon Singapore an amazing success. Every contribution helps, and together we are always better. There are, however, a few among us who think big, plan big, and act big. Michael and his team at Ironstar are one of these select groups. It is important to acknowledge that we would not be here today together celebrating everything that we love about Drupal without Michael's influence and investment in this event. Likewise, without Dries and his ambitious Starshop visionaries and creators, we would not be in the position now to celebrate a new innovation era with the impending launch of Drupal CMS Candidate. Visionaries and creators are big, powerful words. If you are here today thinking, I'm talking about someone else and not sure what you could do, I say dare to dream and take the first step. It is simple. Visit the DA booth in a break tomorrow and just say 5 simple words. I want to be involved. Thank you.
All right. I think it's probably about time for a party. Does that sound good to everybody else? Congratulations to all of the nominees, runners-up, and winners. Thank you very, very much to Julia and Asta and everybody else on the Splash Awards team. It is a tremendous amount of work, and they have done an excellent job. So please join me in thanking that whole team for all of their work. I don't know about you guys, but my hands hurt from all of that clapping. As we move into party mode, we are, of course, here to celebrate the launch of the Drupal CMS release candidate. As you saw in the Dries note earlier this morning, there are many, many different organizations from all over the world who have contributed in a very short space of time and in a very, very big way to get us to where we are today and to the point where we can have a party and celebrate the release candidate. We reached out to some of those organizations who had contributed significantly to Starshot, to Drupal CMS, and we asked them if they would like to help sponsor this party. On screen now are the 4 agencies that have helped to do that: Accelerant, Previous Next, Opticy, and Acquia. We're going to invite them up to the stage for a very, very short opportunity to comment on why they're excited about Starshot and what their experience has been contributing to that project. So if you're from one of these organizations, just to keep us moving along quickly, I'll get you to just come and stand up over here, and whoever gets here first gets to go first. Keith.
I was following Griffin, but he seems to have ducked out of it.
Yeah, no, Griffin got distracted. It's not surprising. Yeah, but just wait there. All right, Keith from Acquia, everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. So I think there are some thirsty people here, so I'm standing between you and the bar, so I'll keep it quick. But I just want to say again, congratulations to everyone who won an award, nominees. Big thank you to the community, the Drupal Association, for putting this on. We could not be more excited about Starshot, about Drupal CMS in 2025 in general. So many, so many asks that have come to us from our client base, the people we work with, people who do projects are coming to life in such a short space of time. And for me personally, I'm constantly impressed by the Drupal community, everyone that's put work into it. And from everyone at Acquia, thank you. Thank you to the community here, and we can't wait to see what's coming around the corner very shortly. Thank you.
All right, next up, really quickly, we're going to have Griff from Previous Next, also here representing Skipper as well.
Sweet. All right, thanks everyone. I just want to say a quick word about my community contribution journey. So I got involved in the Drupal community relatively recently. A couple of years ago, I started working on a thing with Lee out the back, a thing called Bug Smash. We were just tackling the healthy backlog of tech debt in Drupal, and that's evolved into the future of Drupal. We've really squashed the issue queue, and now I'm really excited to be involved in Experience Builder. So let's party. Thanks everyone. I'm very excited about the future.
All right, lucky last Pratik from Accelerant, please come on up. Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. And hello everyone, good evening. It has been really incredible to be part of this journey and then be here on the stage at DrupalCon Singapore. I'm Pratik, I lead digital experience platform services at Accelerant. I've been part of Drupal community for almost my entire career. For 15 plus years I've been in and around Drupal. I started with Drupal 6 long back, developing services for mobile applications and all, and seeing how Drupal has evolved since then. It's amazing. And I feel this is not just celebrating the launch party. I think there are a lot of other parameters. We are celebrating the collaboration. I can see a lot of people, a lot of agencies, different roles coming together to put together Drupal Starshot or Drupal CMS. It's all about the contribution that we do in different capacity as an organization, as an individual, being right there at the event like you do, Mike, and everybody else who contributes through documentation, through sessions, through code and everything else. And lastly, community, right? I mean, I think I've been part of this community for 15 years, and every time I come over here to meet different friends, past colleagues, a lot of familiar faces and all, and that has been really amazing to see. So we're not only celebrating the Drupal launch, I feel we're celebrating the collaboration, contribution, and this amazing community. So thank you for giving me an opportunity over here. Thank you.
Thank you, Pratik. These are, of course, just a few of the organizations that have contributed to Starshot. We thank them very, very much for sponsoring the party tonight. And I don't think I need to stall for time anymore. We're all good to go. So thank you, everybody. Join me again congratulating everyone who picked up a Splash Award tonight. And reminding you to, if you were a nominee for the Splash Awards tonight, come and grab your nominee certificate if it wasn't destroyed by baggage handling. So, enjoy the party. Thank you, everybody.